have a mortgage channel which is basically designed to give all of you information and some guidance, some tips when it comes to getting finance, preparing to meet a broker, the lingo of mortgages and property finance, purchasing your first property, all the way through to purchasing development sites, etc. And the topic that I try and bring you sort of every day is sort of relative to what I hear from my appointments and questions I get asked and things that I see in the media that are misinterpreted, and I just wanted to, you know, give people information then you'll be better prepared to get yourself on the housing market or to move forward with wherever you are in your property strategy or simply purchasing your first property. So today I just wanted to talk about a little topic, something that's been mentioned a couple of times now, quite unbelievably considering how much regulation we've got in our industry. There seems to be still quite a few people that are being, I'm not going to say missold, but definitely ripped off. And I just wanted to have a word with people just in general. Obviously each broker will charge their own broker fees or will not charge them. Most of us will get remuneration called a procuration fee, which is basically commission, which is a percentage of the loan paid to us by the lender, and some brokers will do a mixture of the two. So that's very normal when it comes to brokers. I wouldn't say there's, you know, an average broker fee. It depends where you are in the UK and a lot of other factors as well. My personal broker fee is £4.95 and we charge that on application, but each broker will have their own. I just wanted to go through the process for somebody out there that's never done this before. I would strongly advise you against searching for a mortgage broker online. No, sorry, I'm going to rephrase that. I'd strongly advise you against searching for a mortgage online. Do search for a broker and go and see them or speak to them on the telephone. You know, they might be whole of market, they might be tied, but just find out how they operate and get advice. There's so many different lenders, there's so many different criteria when you're coming to looking for mortgages. So the process for you would be speak to a mortgage broker. They will tell you how they're set up structurally for fees, etc., whether they're whole of market or not, what their remit is. Discuss with them an overview of the summary of what you're looking for. I'm just going to pull over because this is really important. I just want to speak to you and concentrate on what I'm saying. Okay, go through the overview with them so they know exactly what it is that you're looking for. When they've done that, you may go through a fact-finding process, which is them asking you more personal details about yourself. The more they know about you, the better they can advise you. So be as honest as you can when you're doing the fact-find. Once you've done the fact-find, the broker will be able to start searching for suitable products for you. They may use their own software. We use something called TriGold. You may have seen it if you've already sat with a broker, and there's various different ones that brokers can use. But what that does is it shows us a list of all the mortgages that are out there, all the different rates, all the different fees, all the different repayment types. So when you're with your broker, either sat with them face to face or on the phone, they can talk to you about the monthly payment, the different terms and the difference that makes to the monthly payment, whether you're having interest only or all repayment, whether you want a 2-year, a 3-year, a 5-year, a 10-year fixed, whether you prefer a tracker, all the different variables they're going to run through with you. After you've done that, you should be able to narrow down a product with your broker and be happy and think that suits you, and all being well, that's the one you're going to apply for. Once you've chosen your product, the broker will give you a key facts illustration. This is a document that sets out in detail the product that you've chosen. At that point, you're going to know the lender and the product that you've chosen. You're also going to know what the broker's going to be paid because it's stated either on the first or the last page of that key facts. Nothing's a secret. Everybody knows everything the broker's going to be paid. I've recently had a couple of people actually talk to me and say that they found a mortgage online, they spoke to the broker, but they wouldn't disclose the lender unless they paid them approximately a £3,000 fee, broker fee. I don't really know how they've got away with that. You know, they might be able to justify it, but the worst thing about that whole process to me is that the client doesn't know the lender that they're choosing, so they don't know the product, they've not had a key facts. Personally, I think that's awful. That's not the way that we operate. So I just wanted people to know the process that you should be going through as a first-time buyer or a mover or even a remortgage. That's the process a broker should be taking. It's pretty straightforward.